Building English A, number 3. She goes to the nurse.
She goes out to play. She runs around. She falls down. It hurts. She cries. She gets up. She goes to the nurse. The nurse is nice. She looks friendly. The nurse gives her a lollipop. It tastes good. The nurse gives her a bandage. She is okay now. She walks back to class.
She goes out to play, goes out. She go, she goes. She goes out. She goes out to play. She runs around. She runs around. Run, runs. She runs. She runs up. She runs around. She runs around. She falls down. Falls down. She fall. She falls. She falls down. Falls down. She falls down. It hurts. It hurts. She cries. She cries. She cries. She gets up. She gets up. She gets. She gets up. She gets up. She goes to the nurse. Goes to. She go. She goes. She goes to. She goes to the nurse. The nurse is nice. The nurse is nice. The nurses. Nurses. She nurses. The nurse is nice. She looks friendly. Looks friendly. She looks friendly. The nurse gives her, give, gives. NH gets silent, gives her. The nurse gives her a lollipop. It tastes good. Tastes. It tastes good. The nurse gives her, give, gives, and H is silent, gives her. The nurse gives her a bandage. She is okay now. She walks back to class, walks back. She walk, L is silent. She walk, she walks. She walks back. She walks back to class. Okay, let's read the story one more time. She goes out to play. She runs around. She falls down. It hurts. She cries. She gets up. She goes to the nurse. The nurse is nice. She looks friendly. The nurse gives her a lollipop. It tastes good. The nurse gives her a bandage. She is okay now. She walks back to class. Now listen to the audio one more time.
She goes out to play. She runs around. She falls down. It hurts. She cries. She gets up. She goes to the nurse. The nurse is nice. She looks friendly. The nurse gives her a lollipop. It tastes good. The nurse gives her a bandage. She is okay now. She walks back to class.
Now listen
She falls down.
one more time.
She falls down.
She falls down. She falls down. She falls down. And negative, she does not fall down. Or you can say she doesn't fall down. She does not fall down. And interrogative, does she fall down? Does she fall down? And past tense, she fell down. She falls down. She does not fall down. Does she fall down? She fell down. Listen
She goes to the nurse.
one more time.
She goes to the nurse.
She goes to the nurse. She goes to the nurse. Negative. She does not go to the nurse. Or you can say, she doesn't go to the nurse. She does not go to the nurse. Interrogative. Does she go to the nurse? Does she go to the nurse? And past tense. She went to the nurse. She went to the nurse. She goes to the nurse. She does not go to the nurse. Does she go to the nurse? She went to the nurse. Listen.
The nurse looks friendly.
One more time.
The nurse looks friendly.
The nurse looks friendly. The nurse looks friendly. Negative. The nurse does not look friendly. The nurse does not look friendly. Interrogative. Does the nurse look friendly? Does the nurse look friendly? And past tense. The nurse looked friendly. The nurse looked friendly. And then here, friendly, you do not pronounce D. Just say friendly. 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 The nurse looks friendly. The nurse does not look friendly. Does the nurse look friendly? The nurse looked friendly. And listen.
She gives her a bandage.
One more time.
She gives her a bandage.
She gives her a bandage. She gives her a bandage. Negative. She does not give her a bandage. She does not or doesn't. She does not give her a bandage. Interrogative. Does she give her a bandage? Does she give her a bandage? And past tense. She gave her a bandage. She gave her a bandage. She gives her a bandage. She does not give her a bandage. Does she give her a bandage? She gave her a bandage. Listen.
She walks back to class.
One more time.
She walks back to class.
She walks back to class. She walks back to class. Negative. She does not walk back to class. She does not walk back to class. Interrogative. Does she walk back to class? Does she walk back to class? And past tense. She walked back to class. She walked back. Walked. Walked back to class. She walked back to class. She walks back to class. She does not walk back to class. Does she walk back to class? She walked back to class.